Who would you say is really over right now, or who's doing it right now?
I mean, most recently, I'd have to. I love watching MJF. He's fascinating to me. He's a guy that he loves heat. He embraces heeldom.
And it's not cheap heat either.
No.
The amazing thing is his music hits, and there's still a lot of people that cheer him because they're like, oh my God, this is going to be so entertaining. And then he still finds a way in his promo to get you to absolutely hate him. He's brilliant.
He is, and we're just seeing that he's only 24 years old. I have genes older than him. No, Levi genes, not genes, not genetic genes. I mean, I have genes older than him.
He's 26, I think.
26.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. I still have genes older than him. But he's so good. And I think the reason, well, there's a lot of reasons why he's good, I'm sure. But one of the reasons is he loves it. Mm. A lot of guys that play heels on TV aren't heels in real life and don't want to be. They want to be like, it's human nature. Nobody wants to be disliked.
Yeah.
Right. And I think wrestling in particular, because it's not like being an actor. You know, you can be a villain in a movie and everybody knows you're playing a movie.
Right.
But for whatever reason in wrestling, you're a villain in wrestling. People think you're a villain in real life.
It's such a weird thing.
It's true, though.
Nobody walks up to Anthony Hopkins and expects him to be Hannibal Lecter. You know, it's just,
or they wouldn't walk up to him.
Exactly. You're right. But you're right. When someone's a heel, it like bleeds over into real life.
It does. It does. And what makes it fascinating for me, you know, on the outside looking in now to the wrestling industry, is that I love watching how some talents are using social media really effectively, and how some talents aren't. and that surprises me, because wrestlers are usually pretty good at figuring out ways to, you know, stay relevant and get themselves over and things like that. But Becky Lynch, you know, I didn't even know who Becky Lynch was until I came across a couple of her social media posts on Twitter. This was back in probably 2018. I went, wow, that's pretty good. I'm going to check her out.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch that video. And all of a sudden, I'm tuning in to Monday Night Raw or whatever she was on at the time. I'm tuning in to watch Becky Lynch, who I only knew about because I really was intrigued with how well she used her social media.
Do you think kayfabe is completely dead, or is it still alive in, you know, some instances like this?
Oh, I think it can be. That also is the art, right? Like everybody, is kayfabe alive or dead? Well, it's been dead for a long time. If you talk to people back in the 50s and the 60s and the 70s and the 80s, you know, when wrestling really was that closely held secret, right? And it's certainly, you know, Vince McMahon came out and told everybody it was scripted entertainment way back whenever, 80s, right? So we all know, but there's still ways to create that magic, that mystery. Is it real or isn't it real? Do these guys really hate it? What's true, what's not true? And I think that's, for me, the art and the magic of writing good wrestling, is getting the audience to the point where they don't know if it's real or not, and they really don't care because they're emotionally invested. They're no longer thinking about it, they're feeling it.
Yeah.
If people have to think about what they're watching, they're not feeling it. Whereas if they're feeling it, they're not thinking about it. They're just with it. And that, again, that's the art, man. And it's not easy. If it was easy, you would be seeing it all the time. We don't, you know.